They say they don't pursue Rema from Ethiopia or say they practice Ilu, they worship Seta. My correct people, them how una day. Today I say my come outside, come show my face. My correct people, they wait out here, no be small thing, no be small thing, no. As it be like so, what they tell una now, they say they don't stop Rema. They don't stop Rema. Say me no enter Ethiopia. Say they hear say it be Iluma. Chai. Me no be like say now only me hear am. Now say so. At all like this no go everly bad finish. At all no go everly bad finish. Make I come play small live. Make I hear for Daddy Fritz.
All right, so what exactly is going on? I hear there was supposed to be a Rema concert in Ethiopia.
Exactly.
So what happened?
So basically, I was on a flight from the US because I have two other major shows here in Ethiopia. And I was inside in Qatar Airlines on the way from Qatar to Ethiopia. So I got a message saying that, Rema show is under threat. And I was like, what happened? I didn't get it. What's going on? So they start sending me the message, and also they saying that it's affecting me as well, because a lot of times I book a lot of Nigerian artists, and this is what I do for a living also. And I also organize major shows. I mean, from A-list artists to C-list artists, Yeah. I work in the US also, I put them on tour as well. So the minute I see that, and I was just like, I was shocked, because we all know Rema work hard, and I didn't understand where everything come, like as far as especially the religion, the Ethiopian Orthodox leaders, and that's really a big thing in Ethiopia. They bigger than the government. Basically, they're about over 60 million people. We're not talking about the random pastors. No, we're talking about the entire. It's like a pope. It's like they big inside in Ethiopia. They basically run everything in Ethiopia. So they make a statement, like a press release about about Rema. So
they made a press release in Ethiopia about Rema.
You can imagine being it's a very big deal.
And what was in this press release? What did they say he did?
They basically saying that he is a devil worshiper, because of what he has on his neck. And to be honest, I never saw it even myself. And it's more into it, to be honest. And that is how everything.
Because of a necklace. Yes. I love religion. Religion is such an amazing thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So because of Rema's necklace.
Yes, everything started from there.
The Ethiopian Orthodox Church canceled him.
Yes.
Well, what did they say was wrong with the necklace?
Basically, if you look into the necklace, right? If you see, I really want you to look into the necklace. So one thing I can tell you about Ethiopia is a very religious country, whether the Muslim or the Christian. And also the country is very, they're very conservative. There's a lot of things you cannot do inside in Ethiopia where you can do in Nigeria. Because I have been to Nigeria so many times, and there's a lot of restriction. Like there is something I cannot do here because I have to respect everyone here, because that's the way it is. And it doesn't matter what area I am. I'm always, Ethiopian, and I'm always going to be proud, and I'm always going to follow my religion. I won't be able to do something that, that put me on the risk. You get? So when I see it, I wasn't even pay attention to those necklace thing. And then also, apparently when he performed one of the show, somehow he upside down. I mean, whoever it is upside down the cross. In one of the, I think in one place where he performed. I saw on YouTube. So basically, which is I wasn't aware of all these things. Then I came in. Of course, a lot of people know I bring a lot of these artists, and I also had to, look after myself, because the reason why is, I can't do some of the things like I explained to you. Then I look on TikTok everywhere. When I tell you everywhere, thousands and thousands. People are boycotting Rema. The poster was destroyed. The billboard was burning. People put paints, gasoline, you name it. They were doing so many things, And at that point, I remember that 4 o'clock in the morning, I got in from the airport. I immediately reached out to his team, even though I have nothing to do with the show. The key is to protect anyone that is coming to here and stay in Ethiopia, because we don't want anything to happen to anybody. So I reached out to his team to cancel the Rema immediately. I did told them that to cancel.
Oh wow! So the team, the Rema show in Ethiopia, when was it supposed to go down?
Sheraton Hotel.
When?
September 11th. That is Ethiopian New Year's. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at the oops, sorry about that. Network's a bit crazy. I'm so sorry about that. Sorry,
okay.
The phone actually slipped. I'm really confused. That's what's. I don't know what to say. If you're watching on TikTok, I've never had my phone slip and fall when in the middle of a live before, because this is really, really scary. So looking at the chain,
look it up.
Necklace, it looks like an upside down church.
Yes. And then you see that.
And there's fire burning. What is this supposed to signify?
Exactly. That is where the issue is. Like I said, Ethiopia is a very religious country. Like, for instance, there's so many things that can go on. Like, for instance, what you can do other part of Africa. But Ethiopia is very, very strict. There's a lot of things you cannot do. There's a lot of things you cannot do. And they don't care how big you are. They do not care how big you are. When it comes to religion, and when it comes to someone that is attacking their country, or they feel like they disrespect their religion or their culture, they're going to cancel you. And you won't be able to do anything.
Wow. Okay, there's a guy in my DM called Tef.
Yes.
I'm sure he's from you.
He's he's one of the biggest promoter in Ethiopia.
Is he the one that's joining us now?
Yes.
Okay. So, is he aware?
Of course. He's aware.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me bring him up.
Okay.
Tef. All right, he's actually watching, so I just sent him a link.
Okay.
Do you, in your opinion, think this is really Illuminati, or is just blown out of proportion?
Okay, like, if you ask me, I told you in the past, I have worked with a lot of artists, right? One time, let me give you even my experience. It might not be he intentionally did it, but there's some things as an artist, as a public figure, there's some things you should not do. It's up to you what you want to do, if you ask me my opinion. Now, let's just be honest. Now, you go to a mosque and you upside down, like for instance, let me even give you an example as you go to, the Quran, you put it upside down and you did something to it, and then what do you think is going to happen if you're an artist? It's not going to happen. In Nigeria, you're going to get attacked. Just like one of the Davido, apparently, you remember that attack that he got when in the music, the guy put something about has to do with Islam, and I'm sure you remember that. How much, attack that he got. That's exactly what just happened inside in Ethiopia with the Rema. Because this is a religion country, and there is a lot of things, you cannot do. They don't care how big you are. So now they feel like, okay, for them to go out like that, to put a press release. When I saw that, I reached out to his team. I said, listen, his life is in danger. His life is in danger. He can't come to Ethiopia. I told them that he cannot come. They will come after him for sure. So the best thing is to cancel it. The threat is all over. Go Google it. You see it on TikTok. Put Rema Ethiopia concert. See it on TikTok. Put Rema Ethiopia concert. You see it. The threat is everywhere. It's so many thousands of threats. So basically, who's going to protect him? The government? They will not protect him. They will not.
Wow.
They won't protect him. So they feel like he did something inappropriate. Based on, his church. Ethiopia is, think about it. We have about 70 million Orthodox followers. Maybe even more. So, to us, that is, to us, this is very disrespectful. That's how, they look at it. And I wasn't even paying attention to it, to be honest. And a lot of people ask me, how do I feel? It's up to him what he want to do, but it could have been something different. As an artist, because now what happened? The Israel already started. I don't know if you saw another TikTok, because there's a lot of Ethiopians in Israel as well, Orthodox Jewish. They also telling the government to stop him from coming in again. You see, he's going to viral. He's going to viral.
Now, you are supposed to bring another promoter. What's his name? Because I can't seem to have him. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. So what's the name of the guy that I was supposed to bring?
Tef, is that him? You told me.
I sent him a request. He didn't accept.
He didn't?
No. Oh.
Are you sure?
He might have to. Yes, he's unable to join.
Maybe
I don't think.
Probably having a problem. You think?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, try again.
So, let me bring Soso Sobereko while we wait. Soso, I just want to get his comment for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Soso. How you doing, brother? Avec Novex, let me just take you for 5 minutes while we're waiting for the guy to come. So yes, let's hear from you, Soso.
Okay, to me, religion is just a problem. One, first of all, we respect people's religion. Whatever people believe in, we need to respect it. But when an unintentional situation happen, Rema put up his heart. Rema put up a cross. I can beat my chest and say he doesn't even know the meaning or the harm he has caused. You understand? Then secondly, there is a fight against Nigerian artists. The success of Nigerian artists is causing a lot of jealousy across
strife, hatred. I'm fully aware of that.
Go to Cameroon, there are campaigns against people booking Nigerian artists, promoters fighting themselves. If everybody wants to be the one to bring, or if you bring Nigerian artists. So there is a big fight against the growth of Afrobeat. I can beat my chest and say that Rema putting a cross with a church burning under does not mean this outcry or something, because he didn't come out to burn a cross or burn a picture of a church, or he didn't come out to abuse any religion. So it's just mere hatred and unnecessary, because Rema is so big in Ethiopia.
Yes.
Rema is as big as Beyonce in Ethiopia. So where this thing is generating from is mere hatred and jealousy. She's a promoter athlete. I know she understands what I'm saying. Not that we're in support of anybody. You understand? You want Rema to apologize. Okay, what do you want Rema to do? You want him to bring out the chain and throw the chain away? Or it's just an innocent, you understand, innocent offense to people that are picking it up. You get? So that's my take. That's my take. I mean, you see, most of these American superstars, they've done worse to Christian religion. But you still are the same people, those same Orthodox guys, they idolize them.
Alright, so una thank you for watching. Una stay beautiful, una bye.